welcome into the Cullman Football Review. I'm Hugh Harris, and I'm here with our coach, Matt Plunkett, who's new to the Cullman scene, but not new to coaching, but he's actually from around the Fairview and Jop areas where his roots are from. So it's great to have you here, Coach.
Man, glad to be a Cullman Bearcat.
Well, we're sure tickled to have you, and you started off with a bang, didn't you?
Well, our players played well. We found a way to win, so really exciting.
It was sort of a game of runs. It was sort of, a little bit unusual to watch, but I know as a coach, first game, all that goes with that. It had to be special to come out with a win like you did.
No, it was, and it was a little nerve wracking at times, I guess, but one of those things, you got a lot of confidence in your players and your coaches, and our players just always responded, and I was really excited about that. And I really felt like if we could get the ball back there at the end, we would win. And our defense stepped up, and really felt like our summer conditioning really paid off there in the fourth quarter. And when we got the ball back with a little time left, I knew that we could find that play. And it took us a little time, but made a big play there to move the chains, and had a penalty there at the end of the game that helped us get that 15 yards. And then, Max Doolin and Dylan Wallace, our offensive line, did a great job, and we won the game.
It just a great outcome and a great way to win there at Oliver Woodard Stadium. But I've been watching Cullman football for a long time, but I was sort of interested to see how you were on the sideline. And I believe you took lessons from Matt Hopper along the way, so it's good to see the excitement there. But really a special win on your first.
Well, just really proud of our coaching staff. Our coaching staff prepared really hard. Our players worked very hard all summer. And just to see that stadium light up in a special way and see so much support from our community meant a lot to me. And I know it meant a lot to our players. And so we're excited about the win. But, hey, I told our kids 24-hour rule, and we're looking forward to Mortimer Jordan this week.
That's right. Well, let's jump on into the first quarter and see the Bearcats. Jasper, I'm too old, but Jasper came out and really were playing well. I was really impressed with the quality of play on both sides of the field. You could tell both teams were well coached, and just a good game to watch.
Absolutely fantastic. We really felt like they were going to surprise onside us right there, a little pooch kick, and we did a great job fielding that. Solins came out firing. Offensive line did a great job there, and sometimes you try to get that running back with a hot hand, and boy, Jaden, he earned all 116 yards. Boy, I think 24 carries. Did a great job. We're getting our little truck package right here and wanted to test Jasper's physicality, and it was a physical football game. And we've got about 4 or 5 seniors that played both ways the entire night. Did a great job. Max had a misread right here. He should have went outside to Isaiah. But Max, ends up making this tackle. Boy, he was upset. He threw that interception, and that was his one mistake of the night. Other than that, he played pretty flawless. So I was really, really proud of him. Started out the game here with a offsides penalty, and Carter was a little fired up, so we put Cole Herforth in and settled Carter down a little bit. But, boy, Jasper went after us early. Really felt like that, but Seth Gable saved our bacon. Did a great job in coverage there and got the ball right back to us for the Bearcats.
And one thing about this game we were talking about at the game, normally it's just unbearable to be in the press box. It's so hot, and it was just a nice, comfortable game, especially for the kids. I know they've been working in that heat.
No doubt.
It was nice for them.
No doubt. It was exciting, and it was about 78 degrees at kickoff, and, it felt like late September and early October, so that was really neat. But, well, we were doing everything we could to get Jaden Solins the ball here early and letting him have a big night. And we've got to find some other playmakers out there too. We need some other kids to step up. Luke did a great job handling this low snap. And Jimny's got a breakdown there on his punt coverage. He had a great hustle, but he's got a breakdown. We were fortunate here with a block in the back penalty because Jasper did a good job getting us back in scoring territory. So we were very fortunate that this was called back. Boy, Jasper's quarterback was a good player too. Very good player.
And he had that big running back. I mean, he was a load.
He was a load.
And they found ways to get the ball to him whether handing it off or throwing it to him out in the flat. But,
they did. Number 13, Cole Bonner for them was a kid we had our eye on all night. And boy, I thought Jasper did a great job attacking our cover 2 coverage here to Twins. So we've had to adjust that this week. Jasper had a great game plan for us. And, you know, they do so much formationally that we really had to do a good job making sure our secondary was run fitting, because they could run to the tight end, they could run away from the tight end, and if you left some gaps open, they could take advantage of it. And they really took advantage of the perimeter as well, and they spread the ball around, did a great job, and it was good for us to, you know, see a team like this early, because it's going to help us later on in the season.
Right, and I've always heard that you make the most improvements between game 1 and 2.
One and two.
Looked like y'all were well prepared, though, last Thursday night.
Great play there by Holden Atchison. Right. Boy, you watched Dylan Wallace throughout this game. He had 16 tackles and just really flew around for us. Ezra Burks, that was really his first big true game at linebacker. He's got a lot to improve on, but just really proud of his effort. And he's done a great job in practice this week improving. But, you know, proud of our defense. You know, we made some mistakes right here. You know, we were really close to a big interception. Right. And, you know, Jaden Sullins has got to work his man coverage there. We had Peyton in zone, and Jaden was peeking a little bit back at the quarterback. Dylan,
how did he miss the ball? Is that what I
know? Well, Dylan Wallace there on that play has got to break down, and his job was to contain the quarterback, so that was a mistake. And then just really right there, we just got to do a better job in man coverage, and we never get him down there. So they pooch kicked it to us again, gave us good field position. JT did a good job, and we get the ball back here offensively, get the ball out there to Isaiah Jones for a little 4-yard gain. And we really tried to spread the ball around, you know, the best we could. We're really young and thin at receiver, and so our future is going to be bright there, but we got to get some kids really step up, because there's only one Jaden Sullins. Right. And we got to develop some more offensive weapons.
But it worked to your advantage. I don't know if it was intentional, but we had a lot of run, and then when we did go the pass, it really broke things open.
Well, great job there by Isaiah. You know, we lost Isaiah for a few weeks here, a little knee injury, but he'll be back mid-season ready to go. But, you know, I thought Trent Walker and Ty Campbell did a great job with our offensive game plan. And our guys are going to get better each week. David Hanna's done a great job with our offensive line. We're going to run it right here to Sullins again. Got to need a little bit better blocking up front. Getting way too much penetration there. We get in our truck package, and we find a way to get down here and move the chains, I believe. So we want to get more push this week. We run a play called Packer, move the chains there. Great run by Ezra Burks, and great execution by Max and our offensive line. We get back in a doubles formation here, which is what we call 2x2, throw the quick screen. I believe that is Noah Bussman. Jasper defended it very well. We've got to do a better job blocking out on the perimeter. We run with Sullins back into the boundary, little outside zone play back to the left for a first down. That was a tremendous run. Get back in our truck package. Seth gets a good medium range run there for about 4 yards, so great job.
Okay, that's the end of the first quarter, and really, it didn't look like it was the first game of the year. They really played well and were disciplined.
Yeah. Well, I believe we only had 5 penalties on the night, and really, really proud of that. That was a sign of a team that's really focused and doing what they're coached to do.
Okay. Well, we're glad you're with us, and we're brought to you this year by Wallace State Community College, the City of Cullman, and also Bill Smith, Pontiac, and GMC. And I'm falling in my old trap of Pontiac. They're GMC Buick. But I've been around too doggone long. But we'll have a commercial break and be back with the second quarter, and it gets exciting.
I worked at this coffee shop while I went to Wallace. I used to joke that I was going to buy it one day. That's how Wallace made me feel, confident. Funny thing is, when I came back to Cullman, I didn't buy that coffee shop. I opened my own instead. I wasn't sure what I wanted to be. Now I know what I was meant to be. Going to Wallace really opened my eyes, even without the caffeine. My name is Katie Fine, and my story began at Wallace State.
No appliance lasts forever. So when your water heater or heating system passes on, find a more efficient replacement by visiting EnergyRight.com or calling your local power company.
Delicious stud, hun.
Eat up. There's plenty more.
Billy, eat your stud. Think of the termites whose homes were protected with Termidor.
Aw, Dad. The Browns will never get Termidor. They're clueless.
Yeah, they even think homeowners insurance covers our damage.
Do you hear laughing?
It's probably just the pipes.
Target Pest Control. We aim to please.
Welcome back to the Cullman Football Review. I'm here with Coach Matt Plunkett, and we're taking a look back at Thursday's win over the Jasper. And Lord of mercy, I was a little bit shocked at the crowd that was there on both sides of the field. I mean, it was just...
Well, it looked like a playoff environment, you know, 6A playoff football, and I think people were very excited to get Jasper back on the schedule, and that was the right thing to do. And, you know, really proud of just how both teams competed, because it's a joy for me as a coach to see good high school football. And with not a lot of penalties and just good solid football, man, it was fun.
Okay, well, let's get on into the second quarter and just buckle down and get ready for some exciting football.
Great run there by Seth Gable, getting us 5 or 6 yards out of our truck package. Really proud of old Seth and the game he played. There's Ezra Burks getting us another big run. We call that play War Eagle. And Ezra's a big Auburn fan, so we really like that. We stayed in our truck package and ran back with Sullins. He'd have hit that hole a little quicker. I got on him about dancing right there. I want to hit that thing hard and go get some good, tough yards. We're running a little toss left play here. Jasper, I thought, did a really good job defending us. We got to pick up our blocks better. We worked on that today in practice a lot. We're really just trying to test their physicality. Well, had a beautiful play called here for the touchdown and just had a lineman downfield. So really hurt not having that one at the end of the game. It made things closer than they should have been. We run a little play called Buckeye here. No, we went Buckeye score to Dylan Wallace. Had a little tough route. We came back to it later in the game. We adjusted it. Go for a field goal. Had a high snap. Luke didn't connect. Boy, he can hit that, and we'll see him hit field goals like that later in the year. But defense right here has to respond. I believe it's 7-0 right now in the second quarter. Boy, great job there by Griffin Barksdale doing his job, staying at home for the quarterback. We got him in second long here. They're a tough running back. Our linebackers, boy, it took all 7 or 8 of us to get him on the ground, but
he's a load.
We got him there. Boy, he weighed every bit of 240, and it was like Jerome Bettis. We got to do a better job with our linebackers in coverage here, sticking to that running back out of the backfield. They get a key first down that we should not allow that to happen. So we've worked on that in practice. Well, they attacked the perimeter on us. Thought Jimmy did a great job containing this. Seth Gable's got to break down, get that initial tackle, but we had 11 guys getting to the football. Really proud of that.
Really a good job playing that lane and keeping it
great job. Great job. Boy, Jasper found a little crease in us right here, and we had a little breakdown schematically in our defensive front looking at the film. And they attacked us a little bit between the tackles these next 2 series. But I thought Jasper did a great job, you know, really attacking the whole field, sideline to sideline, and making us be very disciplined. They run a little inside zone cut play right here. And, boy, you can watch about every play, and you see guys going to the ground on both sides. I mean, it's a hard-fought game. And boy, you got to respect that out of both teams. And Jasper, we knew they were going to bring it. Boy, great job by our defensive line and linebackers there. Looks like we're forcing it into a 3rd down and long. They motioned into a doubles formation. They're going to try to throw a little screen, and old Dustin Speak did a great job sneaking that thing out. And thought Dustin played a great game.
Ran right through the blocker and made the tackle for a big
Boy,
stop.
this was a big-time momentum changer in the game right here. Old Seth found a way to get back there and block that thing, and he finds it and scoop and score. Boy, they gave him a hard time that the punter ran him down there, but boy, I was proud of the Bearcats for finding a way to get our team back in the game here.
Yeah, that really shifted the momentum for the Bearcats.
Oh, big time. And we really, we had that touchdown call back. We had about 21 unanswered. Ezra gets in the end zone here for our first touchdown of the night to tie things up. And boy, Ezra, man, that kid's playing every snap on both sides of the ball. And
great blocking too on the offensive line. And early in the season, it takes a little adjustment for that line to get in sync.
Well, we got to do a better job in our extra point protection. We've addressed that this week, and I made a couple personnel changes and make sure those kids know we're serious about getting that job done. Well, I thought our kickoff coverage unit just did a great job here. Right. Missed a tackle initially that we should have been down there about the 10, but our goal is to tackle them inside the 20. We got that done. A little more effort, we can do even better. Boy, they ran a reverse, and old Peyton Culver, boy, he sniffed it out. Boy, great job by old Peyton. Really,
right through the blocks.
Really pleased with his effort right there in the whole game. Just he played well. We get him into a second long situation here. They try to tackle Dustin Speak. Dustin stays at home and does a great job staying in pass coverage down the left sideline. They're going to come back on 3rd and long here, do a little rollout pass. And, boy, Jimmy Chowlee, great coverage. Great coverage. Really proud of our defense right there for bowing their neck and getting the ball back to our offense.
Yeah, I thought he had a good chance of picking that one off. He was close.
Very close. We get him in 44 safe. We sent some pressure up the middle again. And, golly, we got to field that punt for a little better field position. We can start there on the 44 instead of 49.
Yeah.
We'll motion JT into the backfield here. Going to try to get a little run game going. With Jaden, good tough run right there, get his pads down, and we pick up 4 tough yards.
Yeah, Jaden had to be sore Saturday morning.
Oh, he was
Friday
sore.
Morning.
Yeah, we got to do a better job blocking on our backside there and getting that ball vertical. I don't like negative plays. Great job by Max here moving the sticks. Boy, he's a dual threat quarterback and does a great job, just a 10th grader. We get in our doubles formation. Throw a nice little concept here to Noah Busman. Boy, he had a great game, had 4 catches. Really proud of Noah and the job he's done in our program. Get the ball to Sullins here. Boy, he's fine and really proud of him. Really proud of him. We come back here on 1st down. Brother to brother here. Little fade ball to the end zone, and Max Doolin throws to little brother Jake Doolin for the touchdown. Really, really proud. Great protection there for offensive line. And that's a special moment, man, when 2 brothers can play like that.
And especially the concentration to stay with the pass and go up.
And Jasper's player had great coverage on him.
Oh,
great coverage. Just win the one-on-one battles. We're fortunate there to get a touchback off their penalty. And then Galilee bum, they come back, quarterback steps up in the pocket and throws an 80-yard bomb. And Peyton just lost it. Boy, he's got to stay back behind him, and we've worked on that this week. And, boy, that quarterback had a really strong arm. I don't think our kids knew really how strong it was till that play. And so we got to back up just a little bit in those long yardage situations.
Yeah, you got to stay between him and the goal.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, they kick off to us here. We got about a minute left in the quarter. And, boy, I want to go score. And old Jimmy, he found a little crease right there. And, golly bum, I thought he was going to return it for a touchdown. The kicker gets him about midfield. Our offensive coaches get a nice little play together. We got to get set right here with JT White. He's got to get set a little quicker in the formation. Max is getting on him right there. And then we find us a play right here, and we get the ball moved down the field in the scoring position. Good job dumping it off here to Sullins. I really thought Max could have ran with it a little bit. Well, we got just a few seconds. Great job getting out of bounds. We're going to come back right here and get the ball really quickly back to Sullins, get out of bounds, get out of bounds. I believe we got about 18 seconds left, maybe 4 seconds left.
It's not long at all.
Yeah, it's about 4 seconds left on the clock. And we've got a great play call here. Our tight end delay off the left side. Max throws a beautiful pass, and J.T. White gets it in the end zone. And, boy, what an exciting way to end the half and going up 21-14 into halftime.
Yeah, nothing like 3 touchdowns in the last 4 minutes of the first
No
half.
doubt.
So
really exciting.
Really got exciting. I mean, everybody'd been driving the ball up to this point, and then we hit an 80-yarder for a touchdown, and then we come back and score, and really good end to the first half.
No doubt.
But Cullman's up, and I know you got some things to adjust to at halftime, but they've really played a good first half.
No, it's been a great first half, and really impressed. Our coaches did a great job at halftime, and we didn't get the offensive production we wanted, but we learned a lot from our second half, and we're going to get better as this next week goes. But really proud, of our football team in the second half. They found a way to win.
Okay, they really are impressive for the first game of the season. But we're going to take a commercial break, and this is the Cullman Football Review, brought to you by the Wallace State Community College, the city of Cullman, who always supports Cullman Bearcat football, and also Bill Smith, GMC, and Buick. And we appreciate you being in with us tonight, and we're going to take a short commercial break and be back with a halftime show.
I always wanted to be a fireman or a policeman. I went into the EMS program at Wallace State right after high school. After that, I went into law enforcement. Thanks to Wallace State, I was able to pursue not just one dream of mine, but all of them. Wallace State made the difference in my life, so I can do the same for others. My name is Brandon Horton, and my story began at Wallace State.
I'm Chris Borden. Here at Borden Family Pharmacy, our customers deserve the best. That's why we use the latest technology, like this robotic arm. We're the first pharmacy in Cullman to have technology like this. It helps us to serve you better by filling your prescriptions even faster. It's breakthrough technology, but best of all, it saves you time.
Borden Family Pharmacy, the pharmacy that knows you and cares about you.
Last forever. So when your water heater or heating system passes on, find a more efficient replacement by visiting EnergyRight.com or calling your local power company.
From the time I was a little girl, I've dreamed of exploring space. One day, we received a brochure from Wallace State in the mail. I saw all the science and technology classes they were offering and started there the very next semester. At Wallace, I got my degree in pre-engineering and began a career that's been going strong for over 23 years. Wallace State helped me reach for the stars and get there. My name is Mary Hovatter. My story began at Wallace State.
Last forever. So when your water heater or heating system passes on, find a more efficient replacement by visiting EnergyRight.com or calling your local power company.
I'm Chris Borden. Here at Borden Family Pharmacy, our customers deserve the best. That's why we use the latest technology, like this robotic arm. We're the first pharmacy in Cullman to have technology like this. It helps us to serve you better by filling your prescriptions even faster. It's breakthrough technology, but best of all, it saves you time.
Borden Family Pharmacy, the pharmacy that knows you and cares about you.
And welcome back to the Cullman Football Review. I'm Hugh Harris, and we're brought to you each and every Tuesday night by the city of Cullman and Park and Rec that has so many opportunities for our kids, and also Wallace State Community College, which is such a strong asset for the whole county and whole North Alabama, and also Bill Smith, the GMC. But it's good to have those sponsors with us, and also Chris Borden and his pharmacy, as well as the Cullman Power Board. But I know as a coach, you had a lot of adjustments to make. But what were you really telling your kids at halftime to be able to come out and perform in the second half?
Well, the big thing, I wanted to find out who we were. You know, it was a close game. I knew that we really overall have a young team. We got a solid group of seniors. Not many of us, but just really challenged. Let's find out who we are as a team in the second half. Right. No matter what, let's walk off that field and feel like, you know, we laid our guts on the line for Cullman High School. Okay. And I just really want our players to always represent Cullman with class and discipline, and boy, our players did a great job of that. And really, they don't know, having a new season for them. They really don't know what it's like to be in the trenches and be down with the clock ticking down on them. But Cullman's had a remarkable run in the last 2 minutes of just about every game. If they're close, you better watch out. But we saw that come in again this year, and great adjustments at halftime. And Jasper just had a good football team. They had a very good football team. That's hats off to Brian Moore, the head coach at Jasper, and their coaching staff. And you know, Brian had a really good run at Eufaula High School, and boy, I knew that football team was going to be greatly improved. I had played Jasper when I was head coach at Gardendale, and I knew that we would not see that same Jasper football team. We were going to see a good one. And boy, they had some big old kids, and they tested us, but our kids found a way. Well,
they got a lot going for them, a new high school and everything, and a new coach. So they were really impressive, and they'll get some people down the road. But let's get on into the second half and take a look at the Bearcats and see how they can compete with Jasper here in the third quarter.
Well, really challenged our kids to come out and get a stop right here, and I tell you, Jasper, they drove it on us, and they challenged us, and we had a couple opportunities to keep them out of the end zone. And you know, we started out here with great kickoff coverage. You know, did a fantastic job We wanted to keep them inside the 20. They get to the 24. They do a great job attacking the flats here. I really thought that scheme was fantastic. And our coverage we made a coverage adjustment in practice this week, but boy, they kept attacking us there and did a great job. Excellent scheme here that's forced our secondary to improve this week. And I thought Jasper did a great job, taking what we gave them. And we gave them some voids on the perimeter that we got to get cleaned up. I thought our defense looked tired on this play. We addressed that this week in practice. But we're going to get better. We're going to really get better. And I was really proud of our kids for stepping up. Great job here. I believe that's either Peyton Culver. That's Peyton Culver coming up with a stop. I believe Jasper converts for the first down, but I thought Peyton did a nice job driving on that. Boy, Jasper found a little crease in us here, and we were not in the right alignment on our defensive front. We got that addressed in practice, and they hit us 2 times in a row. And our right defensive end, Jalen Huey's got to do a better job being in his proper technique, and we'll get that fixed. Our linebackers got to do a better job reading guards as well. Well, they attacked that little quick screen out there. Defense is hustling, really pushing themselves to play hard.
But when you got that big running back, you got to account for him.
No,
so it makes it difficult on your defense.
Got to. Boy, a bunch of shifting and motioning going on there. They're trying to get their quarterback in space. He's a tremendous runner. Good tackle right there by Cole Herforth. Little rollout play. Boy, we were in man coverage there, and they broke it off, and we weren't playing tight. We were playing really too soft there in our defensive secondary. But, boy, Coach Hopper and Coach Romine, they've got that fixed in practice this week. Been really proud of them. We had a chance to stop these guys here. That's 1st and 10. They get it down. We play really good on 2nd and 3rd down right here. And we're going to get it to 4th down in about 3 or 4 yards. Great job by our defense there. We've got 3rd down here, and then our defense really rises up. Does a great job here on 3rd down. It's 3rd and short, and we stop them for no gain, and it's going to be 4th and 2 or 3. I believe they actually lost a half yard, and we lose contain again. This is something we've addressed. Our outside linebacker, Ezra, we've got him at outside linebacker. We call this Chicago package. We move him and Dylan to outside, and their number one job is contain the quarterback. And we just really didn't account for his speed here. Guy's a great player. We got to contain there. And Peyton Culver, takes a bad angle. Boy, their quarterback goes over the top and finds a way to get in the end zone, and they tie the ball game 21-all right here in the 3rd quarter. That's
certainly not the way you want to start the second half, for them to drive down the field.
No doubt. Very disappointed there as a coach, but again, I challenge our guys to see what we're made of, in the second half, and so we responded. Kind of went a little stagnant here offensively. We run the ball with Sullins. He's finding some grass, having to make some people miss. Yes. And I know Coach Campbell, our receiver coach, has really addressed our perimeter blocking this week in practice. We got to do a better job of that. Jasper did a great job coming in there, attacking our inside run game. Good throw and catch here by Max and Jake, hitting his brother again over here on the left sideline. Fantastic job on the hitch route. We get back in our truck package. A little tough run here by Seth Gable. We've got to do a better job blocking on the left edge here. Jasper was just played with a little bit better intensity than we had. If Seth can be a little more patient, he can cut this ball back as well right there. I thought our kids had a chance to get frustrated here as well. And we really kept our composure. We complete that pass, I believe, and I chose to punt the ball. Luke did a great job here. We're really trying to down this thing inside the 10. We got to get better coverage and find that football so we can down it, pin them, and they get a touchback, get the ball in the 20.
Really a good kick.
Very good kick. We got to cover it better. We come right back, boy, and I thought we could scoop and score this. We just got the ball back. Good turnover. Mm-hmm. And this was a time that we really needed to take advantage of great field position. Thought we could really go up 28-21 here. We got to find some receivers. We got to find a way to get open. Max is scrambling for his life, and he's fighting as hard as he can right here to get the first down. We got 2nd and long. We're going to hand it off to Sullins. We got to go north to south here. We can't bounce it. And he's going to learn from that this week. We got to go north to south. I thought Jasper did a great job trying to contain him in the second half. We've got third down here. Don't execute this pass. We got to do a better job catching the ball there by Gabe Sosa. Thought it was really a good pass by Max. And then on fourth down, we go for it here, and they get us on the sack. I was proud of Max there because he could have tried to throw the ball, didn't want to turn it over, and just being smart with the football.
And that's hard for a young quarterback.
It is. And you press sometimes, but he didn't press. And we come back here, Jasper's got the football, and boy, they're clicking. And it's really kind of a gut check for the Bearcats on defense, and really allowing us to grow up and find out who we are. They run a little double move pass here, and we're in great coverage. I'm really proud of Dustin Speak and Peyton Culver there for being in great position, not giving up that deep ball.
Yeah,
because they were going after our throat right here. A little overthrow right there. We're going to come into fourth down. We force them to punt. We go safe. Thought we were going to block that one. And they get a kick-catch interference there on Jaden Sullins, so we get a 15-yard penalty, and we're going to have decent field position here with a chance to take the lead. Good tough run there by Jaden. Boy, he's running hard right here, trying to get the ball into positive territory. That's as we end the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter, and Cullman is trying to find an answer to get Jasper stopped and find a way to get down in the end zone. But just a heck of a ball game so far.
It is. Both teams are testing each other's wheels right now and finding a way.
Well, we're going to take a commercial break. This is the Cullman Football Review brought to you by Wallace State Community College, the City of Cullman, and also Bill Smith, GMC, and Buick. And we'll be back after a commercial break.
Delicious stud, hun.
Eat up. There's plenty more.
Billy, eat your stud. Think of the termites whose homes were protected with Termidor.
Aw, Dad. The Browns will never get Termidor. They're clueless.
Yeah, they even think homeowners insurance covers our damage.
Do you hear laughing?
It's probably just the pipes.
Target Pest Control. We aim to please.
I'm Chris Borden. Here at Borden Family Pharmacy, our customers deserve the best. That's why we use the latest technology, like this robotic arm. We're the first pharmacy in Cullman to have technology like this. It helps us to serve you better by filling your prescriptions even faster. It's breakthrough technology, but best of all, it saves you time.
Borden Family Pharmacy, the pharmacy that knows you and cares about you.
I've always loved basketball. As a student and a player at Wallace State, I learned just what it meant to give it my all every time I stepped onto the court or into the classroom. Today, I coach my own team, have a career that I love, and continue to apply the lessons I learned as a student. Work hard, take advantage of every opportunity, and always give it my best shot. My name is Lashina Nation, and my story began at Wallace State.
Welcome back to the Cullman Football Review. I'm here with Coach Matt Plunkett, and we're bringing you last Thursday night's exciting win over Jasper. And that was a rivalry that was brought in and really turned out well.
It did. Exciting. And we're about to see a great fourth quarter.
Yeah, things are going to get heated up here in just a little while, but we appreciate our sponsors and the opportunity we have to come every Tuesday night and showcase our kids and really show you what Cullman football is all about. But let's get on into the fourth quarter and see. I'm telling you, it gets exciting down here at the end.
Yeah, we come out in the fourth quarter here, and we're just trying to find a way to get some points and manufacture some points anyway and put the pressure on Jasper. And, really felt like, had some play calls we wanted to go to. We're really trying to get the ball in Sullivan's hand. He's running as hard as he can, and I really never saw his effort drop the entire night. And so we're feeding him. And we tell him, we're going to give you the ball. As long as you're trucking, we're going to give you the ball. And, boy, he earns every yard he gets, and really proud of him for getting over that 100-yard mark.
We hadn't said much about Jasper's defense, but now, they're tough.
They are. And I tell you what, the Doolin to Doolin connection is kind of fun right there.
Yes.
And, I'm going to take this one as the head coach. I really felt like we could get down here and score. I really thought Ezra was going to score there. We got to get in the end zone. That was the right play call. It's second and goal, and God, we got to get a little more push. We're down to the inch line here, and we got third and goal. We go with Packers again, and boy, they stuff us. We should have went on two. Should have went on two right there because they timed it out perfectly. We go toss left and just miss a couple guys. Boy, didn't get it blocked. They run through and they get a tough stop, but. I had a play call that I should have called there, and that was on. I took that one as the head football coach. Our defense, they drive on us 95 yards here, and we got to get more pressure here. Boy, their O-line protected us well, and we got to do a better job. Boy, a great catch, getting them out of their own end zone and moving the football. And Jasper had us, our backs are against the wall here, boy, and they get down here, and they're making us play. They're making us get after them, and our kids are playing hard, but boy, Jasper had a great drive going right here, and they end up getting down here and scoring. But we're just looking for guys to step up, and understand what we got to do. We had a coverage breakdown, had an opportunity to get an interception here. Jaden Kay's in great position. He just got to finish that interception and take advantage of that opportunity to make a play on the ball. Their quarterback keeps it around right in here. Ezra runs it down, boy, and they're gaining some momentum on every play.
That quarterback's got some speed too.
He was slippery. He was slippery. And you can tell, I really thought this play, I saw some guys get tired, but Peyton give great effort right there, running them down. And we never quit fighting. They slip right there for lost yardage. Our kids are playing hard. They know the game's on the line, and we got to find a way to keep them out of the end zone. They get a holding penalty there. We got a blitz called. We have a coverage breakdown here, which was very disappointing, but those are things we got fixed this week in practice, and I know our guys are excited to get back out there. They're going to throw the ball on the perimeter. We got to do a better job of tackling initially by our defensive backs there. Jaden Kay is a young player, is going to be a great player for us, and he got better as the game went on here in the fourth quarter.
And that's a good thing about the footage from this first game. You can really get a lot of good coaching done when you show these kids in the actual game setting.
You got it. How
to react.
Well, I really thought we had a chance to stop them here. Boy, they got a guy in the backfield. He makes one cut and goes. And, Dylan Wallace was out for a few plays with a cramp. And Griffin Barksdale, 10th grader, came in and played hard, but he lost the one-on-one right there. In space. So we're down 27-21. They missed the extra point, and boy, that ended up being the difference in the ball game. They pooch kick it to us again. We catch it, get good field position, and we gotta answer the call here. We're about 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and we got to find a way to get some points. And Jasper's really believing right now they can win this game.
And their up front guys are really playing strong right now.
They're playing strong. They are playing strong. We went after a deep pass. They were in great coverage. We get back in our doubles formation here, trying to spread the ball out a little bit. Great throw and catch here by Max and Noah Busman. Noah really tiptoed that sideline there. Really proud of him. Fantastic catch to move the chains. Getting the ball back in Jaden's hand. Boy, he earned every inch he got. Goodness gracious.
And basically, you got a new set of receivers this year.
That's it. They're all young, and every one of them's coming back. So we're excited about that. Other than Cam Starnes, Cam's our only senior. I believe we've got a third down here. We've told Max, hey, let's get a penalty. Bumps us backwards to 3rd and long. And really proud of Max right there. Really proud. No, don't turn it over. Let us punt. We punt the ball down here. He catches it. We're going to get decent coverage. Get a little bit better coverage there. Make that initial tackle. But you know, we got Jasper backed up here, and this is where I thought, you know, Jasper's fatigue started to show a little bit. And our kids really said, you know what, if we're going to win this game, we got to stop them right here. And boy, they went backwards. From here on, they went backwards. And I was really, really proud of our players. Their running back was tired and was out of the game. And so their quarterback's about all they had left. They couldn't really throw the football, risk of a turnover down here. And so we get them to 3rd and long. We knew they weren't going to throw it. I said, guys, we got to tackle that quarterback. And we did. We got him on the ground. We get them to 4th and long here. And they lined up in an offensive formation. And we were thinking, and they get a penalty, they lose composure. And really proud of how our players finished this game.
And now's the time it's on the line.
It's on the line. We're going to get the ball back in good field position. Got about a minute left in the game. We don't have any timeouts. We motion to our trips right formation. Get the ball to Sullins, and we got to do a better job blocking on the perimeter. We did not do a great job on Thursday night. We're trying to look for a double move play here to Noah. Jasper stays in great coverage. We get it to 3rd down right here, and we look for Jaden Sullins. Boy, great catch. And Jasper lit us up, but it's a flag, and we get 15 more yards on it right here. We get 1st down. We got to complete that pass. Just our timing was off a little bit, but got to make a tough catch. Get it to 2nd down. We're going to try to throw right here to Jake. Incomplete. Pass was low. We need to get a little bit better route out of Sullins. We're going to try to run a neat little play here, and we really had a formation bust. You know, just with some youth with Jake being on the field there. He had not been able to rep that play due to Isaiah's injury. Max has a couple guys in the back of the end zone, and that was 3rd down. And so we obviously waited to make things really exciting. So we shift right there, and we look for the double team. Boy, they thought Sullins was going to get the ball. We come out and catch the ball in the back of the end zone, and the Bearcats find a way to win the game right there. So that was a great throw and catch by Max and a great catch by Dylan. I tell you what, this old young football coach turning older every day, those extra points, we got to block better.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. So we hit it through, go up 28-27, but still a few seconds on the clock. So we've got to squib kick it here to prevent a return. And so they get down on the ground. They're going to have to throw a Hail Mary. We get our blue safe defense out there and make sure we don't see a LSU Kentucky 2000 play. And golly, it's nervous right there. I was like, can we get that quarterback on the ground? He throws it. Boy, when I saw Seth Gable back there, I knew we're going to win this game. And I'm screaming at him to get on the ground right there, and he did. And boy, the Bearcats found a way to win a big first game to open the 2018 season. And really excited to see our kids excited, and we didn't have any quit in us, so I was excited.
Yeah, that's exciting, and knowing you got to get it done.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing after that 4th quarter. When that clock ticks down, it's over with.
Yeah,
but
we found a way.
Week 1 is in the books. You come up with an exciting win, and you learn about your players in that first week and how they're going to respond to adversity, and whether they're going to lay down and quit or they're going to continue to fight. And these Bearcats continued to fight.
They did. Well, there's a great tradition here at Cullman, and when Cullman's got their back against the wall, they usually find a way to win. And so we're going to continue that tradition as long as I'm here.
Well, we've seen a lot of 2 minutes and less scores over the tenure of the last 20 years, but You got another Mortimer Jordan team coming in here Friday night, and what are you expecting from them?
Well, I'm expecting them to come in here not wanting to be 0-2. They hadn't been 0-2 in a long time, and that's a football program who played in the state championship in 2014, been to the semifinals in 2015 and 16, and they've averaged 9 to 12 wins a year, and they don't like losing. And boy, Dusty Good's done a great job, and we're excited for the competition. You know, I'm excited that our seniors get another game at home this week, and I know our Cullman Bearcat crowd's going to come out and support us. And it's just going to be a tough, hard-nosed football game. You know, Mortimer Jordan's going to come in here and run the football at us. They got a really good quarterback who is a key player. Got some really tough offensive linemen that have really impressed me on film. They got some kids that play both ways too, so it's really going to be a game, you know, kind of a 15-round type boxing match, you know, and who can get that last punch in right there to win the game. And I really think it could come down to another fourth quarter, you know, but we eliminate those mistakes, play hard, we do the things that we've been coached to do, and I think we're going to see a lot of improvement out of our team, so I'm excited about that.
Well, I know Mortimer Jordan over the years in the trenches have just been strong, and it's a slugfest every time you get on the field with them, so I know you're excited about that.
Oh, very excited, boy. It's going to be the toughest team wins, most disciplined team wins, and you're going to see two really good football teams play. And we're hungry to be 2-0. They're hungry to get that first win, and boy, it's going to be exciting.
And are you in pretty good shape from injuries?
We are. We lost Isaiah Jones, sophomore receiver, but Isaiah will be back mid-season. But Jake Doolin stepped in as a 9th grader, and we can't afford any more injuries. I mean, Lordy mercy, we're a young football team as is, but I'm going to challenge our seniors, keep putting this team on their back, and let's go out there and play hard. And you know, one thing I ask our players each week is, when your opponent gives you their best shot, how are you going to react? You know, and I thought when Jasper hit Sullins right there, and that was their best shot, and Jaden got up, that really represented our team. Our players knew when Jaden didn't lay on the ground, we were going to win that game, and we found a way. So it's just going to be another game like that this week with Mortimer Jordan.
Okay. Well, we're certainly looking forward to it, and we hope everybody will come out to Oliver Woodard Stadium this Friday night and see another great football game. I know everyone's glad to have you back in Cullman, especially your mom and daddy and all your relatives that get to show up. But it's a new era in Cullman Bearcat football, and we're excited about what the future holds. And I mean, you come into an area which is rich in talent, and so you got to be ready to play ball every week. So we're looking forward to seeing that this coming year.
Well, we're excited. We're going to take one game at a time. I tell our kids, you know, when we get 24 hours to celebrate, and then I text them about 10 o'clock the other night, and I said, guys, 24-hour rule's over. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. It's all eyes on Mortimer Jordan. I don't want to hear talk about nobody else.
Well, we'll be there on Friday night and look forward to another Cullman Bearcat contest with Mortimer Jordan, and we hope you'll make it out, and we'll be back here next Tuesday night, and we're brought to you by the City of Cullman, Wallace State Community College, and also Bill Smith. So we'll see you next Tuesday night. Have a good week.